There are sources of power often seen within an organization. French and Raven's model states what the 5 bases of social power, which also entertain multiple networks of influence: coercive, legitimate power, reverent power, expert power, and reward power. Coercive power is defined as being employing coercive power, and authority manages behavior with strict monitoring and heavy punishment. Legitimate power is defined as, by using legitimate power approach, an authority operates through legitimacy of its power, expertise, a policy to disseminate relevant information, and its ability to make others identify with it. These 2 forms of power can either work solo or they can be combined and work together. When legitimate power is used correctly, it can be respected and accepted. Reverent power is defined as deriving from the driving agent's personal charisma and its effect on the recipient influence. The recipient's attribution of prestige to the driving agent leads to a desire to please or emulate the agent. Often you see with this type of power, the individual will think about what the leader might do and do it themselves. When you want action to be taken, you will use this form of power to light a fire under people using your position as a role model. Then we have expert power. Expert power is defined as derives from the recipient's perception of knowledge possessed by the driving agents of force. Its strength varies with the perceived extent of the agent's knowledge. More or less, this is the ability to lead regardless of where you rank in the organization, based on the expert knowledge that you have within the organization. Once you have built this reputation for yourself, it will stick. Lastly, you have reward power. Reward power is defined as provides an incentive for the person on the receiving end of the influence to change his or her behavior, expecting to receive a reward or a recognition. Reward power derives from an attraction from the recipient to the driving agent. An example of this kind of power would be your boss telling you if you work during the weekend, you'll get 2 days off next week. This type of power tries to entice you with something you would consider rewarding if you do something for the organization in return. Negative impacts on an organization when its members exercise power and play political games within Mintzberg's political game playing framework that are stated in Chapter 6.3 are plenty. With insurgency, resisting authority could lead you to being fired. Blatantly disregarding what your boss tells you to do, if it's within reason, could cause you to lose your job and it going on your record, making it difficult for you to be hired by someone else. Within my particular job, we are as teachers of a sort. We handle student pilots in the altitude chamber. We are the experts in this particular area. However, you often run into pilots who believe they are the expert and don't listen. Within the chamber, we have to handle them when they begin to get hypoxic. Leading up to this, we stress the importance of oxygen safety and what to do in the event that this happens. When people don't listen, they pass out, causing stress on us as teachers, being it could cost them their lives whenever they go fly. Lording causes you to have a reputation that makes other individuals not want to work with you or follow you. Employees understand their rank within their system. There's no need to flaunt it. Being in the Air Force, I have run into this particular occurrence more often than not. Someone who has been trying to make rank for years and years and then finally do put it on and get to promote to handle more responsibilities, they tend to flaunt like they have won the golden ticket. All of these games have potential to destroy an organization. You should always take pride in all the work that you are doing and stand up for what is right. However, you should always do it respectfully and professionally.